Welcome at JBK. Good to have you as one of the subscribers. If you are new, kindly, I say you are welcome. You are really welcome. You are really welcome at JBK. Okay, there we go. Oh, today I'm just making this video to say thank you. Thank you so much for making me proud. This is just tomorrow. We are making 3 months when we open our channel, and we appreciate the Lord that so far we have 1,000 subscribers because you loved us. That's why we are saying thank you. You're welcome. My name is Moses. Always passionate on my work that I do. Today I'm not in the farm. I'm at home, and we bless the Lord for everything. I want you to have something that you ask today so that we can discuss one-on-one. I want you to have something that you may ask so that we may get in touch. Yes. Being out of the farm, sometimes relieves, but we are here at home today. You are welcome. Share our videos, watch our videos. I will continue appreciating. Thank you so much. Yes, wherever you are watching our video, you are really welcome. At JBK, we appreciate you. Are welcome at JBK. Today, I'm not at the farm. Today, I'm out of the farm. I'm just at home, just to appreciate you for making us reach 1,000 subscribers. And secondly, we are taking this opportunity to answer some of the questions that you may need to know concerning poultry, and most especially Saso. You know, we deal in Saso breed, most especially in Saso. We are welcoming those questions so that we discuss one-on-one, so that we have those lessons one-on-one. They are chicks that have been brooding from day one. There are people who have followed me from day one up to the last time that I'm disposing them, and they are just remaining very few birds. Now, what could be the lessons that maybe you have learned from our last brooding? Would you need this breed, Saso in particular, that we deal in? Would you need this breed? If you would need it, what are the things that you need to know on this breed, particularly Saso? We deal in Saso breed, and that's what we do. We do bring from day one, then we brood up to 1 month, then we sell. Okay, now we just want to hear the feedback from our clients, or from you who always take your time and watch our videos. What could be the things that you need to know concerning poultry? Number one, concerning brooding. What are the the questions that you always ask yourself when it comes to brooding of chicks from day one old to 1 month or to 2 weeks. What could be the those questions which always come into your mind and say, but how can you get a chick of 1 day, then you raise it up to 1 month? Those are the things we need to hear so that we'll be able to answer you one-on-one. Okay? Yes. Number two, there are people who always ask, what are our vaccination schedule? How do we always vaccinate these birds? When this bird is hatched, when this bird is hatched from the hatchery, what we do, we give Marex. I want you to understand this. We give Marex and Gumboro from the hatchery. We give Marex and Gumboro. Then, when we welcome these chicks into our brooder, I want you now to learn how we do have our vaccination schedule. You get? Now, when we welcome these birds in our brooder, they have been vaccinated on Gumboro and Marex the first day. Now, these birds are going to be introduced into the brooder. Then on the seventh day, we do vaccinate this bird Newcastle IB, infectious bronchitis, Newcastle IB. You get? You don't vaccinate these birds Newcastle plain. No. You vaccinate Newcastle IB. Okay? You vaccinate Newcastle IB. That's the seventh day. When you introduce your chicks into the brooder, you vaccinate on the seventh day Newcastle IB. We are looking at our vaccination schedule of these birds when you are raising your bird from day old to 1 month. You get? Now, on the seventh day, we are going to vaccinate our birds from Newcastle IB. Now, when you are vaccinating these birds, remember this. Any day that you are vaccinating these birds, after vaccinating, we are going to give them what we call Glucovit. Glucovit, it reduces on the stress. It boosts the energy of these birds. You get? Now, we are going to introduce them. We give them Glucovit after that process of vaccination. Remember, you have been stressing them. Remember, you have been they move up and down. Now, on the seventh day, we give them Newcastle IB. You get? Now, on the 14th day, we are now looking at the vaccination schedule of our birds from day one. You get? On the 14th day, we are going to give them what we call Gumboro second. The second time, we vaccinate them Gumboro. But all these vaccines, what I can tell you, they do best when you do, like, when the weather is a bit cool. When the weather is a bit cool, you vaccinate your chicks, they will work well. Okay? Gero, you're welcome. Gero Dancing Queens, you're welcome. 44. They work very well when it is cool, when the day is cool. They work very, very well. You get? I want you to understand me well. These vaccines, they work very well when it is when the day is cool. You get? Yes, we were still communicating. Unfortunately, something interrupted. I was talking of, we had reached on the 14th day of our vaccination, on the vaccination schedule. I'm answering this question because it has been so common in our videos. The question has been so common in our videos. You get? Now, I was trying to explain that when it comes to vaccination, always when you're vaccinating, remember to vaccinate your birds when the weather is cool. When the weather is cool, you get? Secondly, I told you that remember when you are vaccinating your birds, remember to prepare what we call glucovit. Glucovit, okay? Remember to prepare glucovit. You get? Glucovit is so important. There are people who use glucose, well and good, but remember to introduce to them water after vaccination. Okay, you introduce water to them after vaccination. That is the 14th day. I told you the first day we do Marex and Gumboro. The 7th day, Newcastle IB. Newcastle IB on the 7th day. On the 14th day, we do give Gumboro the second dosage. We give this in the eyes. There are those who give in the mouth, any opening on the cheek. You get, but you make sure the eye of the bird is open, and you give. You get, that is the 14th day. You get. Now on 21st day, we give what we call fowlpox. We are looking at our vaccination schedule. When we bring a day-old chick, how do we vaccinate them? And we cannot give you a bird which is not vaccinated. We cannot. You get? On the 21st day, we do give them a fowlpox. You get? We do give them a fowlpox on the 21st day. And fowlpox, we give them through the wings. You get? We do give them using what we call amplificator. Amplificator. You get? We give on the 21st day. Now, after the 21st day, I am trying to answer some of your questions. The question of our vaccination schedule has been so common, and that's where I began from. You get? Yes, you are welcome at JBK Farms, where we do, if you're new, kindly subscribe. We do bring our chicks from day 1 to 1 month. You get? We deal with improved local birds, commonly known as Saso. Most of the people knows them as Saso. We bring them, then we brood. After brooding, then we sell. I want to tell you, this is our third brooding. We began this business in June last year, but when it comes to brooding and selling, this is our third brooding from Feb this year. You get? Thank you so much, my people. Wherever you always watch our videos, may God bless you. We are so grateful. At JBK, we are almost welcoming another load of our chicks, new day-old chicks. What do you learn from all our videos that you have been watching? What do you always learn? What do you need to know? What are the things that probably when you watch our videos, you say, yeah, this is good. There are people whom I have trained. There are people I have trained how to brood. There are people I have trained how to keep a month-old chick. Now, it depends on you. It depends on you which level you want to be trained and know. You get? It depends on you. Or when it comes to poultry, most especially raising a chick from the old to whatever stage you want, we can be able to train you. We make sure you live when you have known something. We even put you on practical. You get? We even put you on practical. I want to encourage you. You can also do it. You can ask any question concerning our project or poultry, most especially Saso, then we'll be able to answer. Yes, another question which is common. There are people who always ask, can Saso eggs? No, let me answer this one. Can you use these very cocks? For example, when I bring my 500 birds, I brood them. After brooding them, I give to the client. There are clients who say, mix for me male and female. There are those who say, I need more of male. There are those who say, I need more of female. Now, there are those who ask, can this male mate this female and have chicks? The answer is yes. You get? But now, here comes what we call inbreeding and the strength of the chicks. If you need strong chicks, if you want strong chicks from these birds, because Saso comes when they are male and female, both male and female. Now, if you want strong chicks, do this. Bring this lot of birds. For example, 1,000 birds. It is always 1 cock to 7 female. Now, select the number of cocks you want from this lot of, for example, this lot of June. Select the number of cocks you want. Put them aside. Start keeping them. Now, after disposing all these birds of June, the birds you bring in July, those are the hens that these cocks of June are going to mount. Now, there you're going to get strong chicks, and there will be no inbreeding. But now, if you cannot do that, me, I've ever tested it. It can also work the same lot. You get? The same lot of June, for example, it can also mate the same female. It can mount the same female of June. You get? Now, the people always ask, can those hens sit on the eggs? The answer is no. The hens, the female ones of Saso, they cannot sit on eggs like the local ones. This band of Saso is 70% local. You get? This band of Saso is 70% local. Now, this band cannot sit on the eggs. You get? What you do when you have Saso, let them start laying. Then you get these eggs, take them to the hatchery. But the eggs, if you want a a good percentage of hatching, take the eggs of between 10 days. You take the eggs between 10 days. You don't take the eggs beyond 10 days. No. To the hatchery, you don't take the eggs beyond 10 days. You don't. They are not going to hatch well. You get? Now, the question of can Saso female sit on the eggs? The answer is no. They lay. For it, when it starts laying, it lays every day. Those birds, when you're feeding them, they lay every day for 1.5 years. Other people make 1.5, others 1 year. They don't sit on eggs. Get these eggs, excuse me, get these eggs, keep them from 1 day to around 8 to 9 days. Take them to the hatchery. You get? They are going to give you the good number of chicks. But those chicks will be F2. You get? Those chicks will be F2. F2, you'll get different colors. F2, they grow well. They grow well, yes. But they don't grow at a speed like F1. They say a slight different, because F2 is now, it has now increased the percentage of local. It has now increased. It's almost a local bird. It's almost a local bird. You get? That is F2. Because F2 will bring F3 to local now. It becomes now more local. You get? Yes. That's why most of the questions that I always receive from my videos, I'm trying to discuss them one-on-one. But in case you have any question, you are free to answer. To ask. You are free to ask, and we'll be able to share together. You are very free to ask. Another question that maybe I've forgotten. How we do give our birds. Remember this. When you have your poultry house, please, I beg, let your poultry house always have enough aeration. Let your poultry house always have enough aeration. Secondly, in a week, at least disinfect your poultry house at least once. In a week, disinfect your poultry house at least once. You get? At least in a week. Disinfect it in a week once. When you see your birds have started diarrheating, there are people who say, oh, my birds are diarrheating. When your chicken are diarrheating, check the color of poo-poo. When you see the color is greenish, just know that's a sign of Newcastle. Rush for medication. But when you see this common poo-poo, this common diarrhea, somehow whitish, and you see the chick is eating, is healthy, but this is the first aid that we give. When you see your birds are healthy, eating, drinking, but they are releasing unhealthy poo-poo, get charcoal, maca. Get charcoal, pound charcoal well, pound the charcoal properly. Then make that charcoal to sleep in the water. When you have tied, let me show you. For example, this is a sack. Then you have tied here charcoal. You get? When you have tied here charcoal, this is charcoal. You pound, then you put like this. You tie here. You tie here the sack. Then you put in a basin or a bucket of water. Let these things sleep in that water. In the morning, wake up in the morning. Give your birds food. Let them eat for something like 5 to 10 minutes when there is no water. Get this water, give your birds for 3 consecutive days or 4 consecutive days. That diarrhea will not be there. Okay, that's the first aid, and it's also dewormer. It also helps in deworming your chicks. Yes, for that reason, I just want to appreciate and say thank you so much for always being with us. At JBK, we do deal in Sasso, we do deal in poultry business. We are located in Tororo. When you reach Tororo, call us. We shall be able to receive you. I advise a younger generation. I advise you, please come for training. Even if you train today and you don't implement tomorrow, come for training to keep that knowledge. You get? Come for training. We can understand each other in terms of the fee, training fee. Then we be able to train you at any stage, or we begin from brooding up to the stage you want to know this project. Okay? Yeah, thank you so much. Those who are new on our channel, kindly subscribe. May the good Lord bless you. Thank you for always joining us. Thank you for always being with us. I remain Moses, a passionate poultry farmer. May God bless you. Have a great time. Shalom.